Welcome everyone on episode 4 of Surviving Ceres on Insane Difficulty. On today's episode, we will be talking about terraformation and setting up defense, and we'll see how far we can progress with terraformation and preparing for the expeditions, so we can get rid of the threats from the bugs, which will begin once we reach the terraformation index of 10%. First, we'll need to bring some colonists to the terraformation facility, as well as I've constructed additional 2 power plants, which will be required to keep up the power supply for the advanced machinery and the constructions. Since we will be deploying teleportation facility, which will use 25 megawatts, as well as some teleportation pads for the quicker moving around new location, which will be unlocked during the terraformation process. In addition, we will need advanced refinery, which will use 15 megawatts, as well as anti-air defense. And then we'll be preparing for expedition facility with additional 30 megawatts, and maybe even nuclear missile silo, which will be required to get rid of the air threat. I nearly forgot that I will need first to create additional barracks, and as well as the recreation room, because we already at the maximum cap of the colonists. So let's pull those first. That's the materials required, so copper frame and copper bar for the barracks. And then we need 5 iron plates for the recreation. In addition, we'll require some connectors. And in the meantime, I can call for the colonist. So let's bring the terraformation colonist. The higher the start, the better. I will check whether we've got any with the specs. So this one will be great. Terraformation and 2 for the power plants. Go. This one doesn't have any flows. As well as this one. No. This one. We'll have will require one for the processing once we will set up advanced refinery, and then we'll need more for the military, but not yet. Five minutes to set up the base. And we're going there. And we'll set up those over there. Or on the other side. It should be okay to set it up on this side. Now, one for the terraformation, which I will set probably on this side. But I will probably use that T-shape so we can set up later the anti-air defense. So we've got 2 minutes to set up the terraformation facility. And we'll do it over here. On one side, we'll need terraformation facility, and on the other side, we'll set up defensive platform. In the meantime, I will prepare as well some exports for fundings. So we won't be sending off empty rocket. I will as well make new pickaxe. And we won't need copper one. And the rocket has landed, and we've got new colonists. So we can assign now them to power and terraformation. And this way we've got 600 megawatts. Now there are two approaches for the terraformation. You can either set up a defensive turrets around all your drills, so when the bugs begin to attack, you will defend them so they won't get destroyed. Or you can stockpile your resources and you won't have to worry about those drills being destroyed, as you should have enough resources to continue terraformation until you reach the level when you can begin expedition. And on the expedition, when you kill the queen of each kind of the bugs, those bugs will never be attacking your base. So for example, if you kill the first bugs queen, those will never be attacking your drills. If you kill mantis queen, those will never be attacking your power plants. So they won't be attacking windmills and solar panel. And there is another kind of land bugs which will be attacking your hydropower. But I'm not going for hydropower, as it's more efficient way to use the advanced power plants, which use the colonies to supply 100 megawatts, and one hydropower supply you with 50 megawatts. So for me, it's way efficient, especially on the insane difficulty, and I do not have to bother about the drills get destroyed. So what I'm going to do it, I will empty all the drills and begin the terraformation. It's not begun because you have to start it manually. So now I will clean those drills, and then I will not be bothered whether they will get destroyed or not, as I will be continuing terraformation until I can send the expedition. I'll go now for copper. and send off rocket for some fundings. Meanwhile, between the episode 3 and episode 4, I've been doing the repetitive actions, so basically collecting resources from drills and then sending off rockets with the experts for the funding and unlocking the new blueprints on research and development. So, and stockpiling the resources. So when we begin terraformation, we won't have to worry anymore about our drills get destroyed. I will fill those with the iron bar. And once it's done, we'll convert everything to bronze bar. We empty those. Now we'll empty as well iron and ice. And we'll not need any more drills until pretty much the end of the game. I mean those basics, so we won't need iron drill, we won't need ice drill, and need a copper drill. So whether they will get destroyed or not, we won't bother about those resources because we've got enough supplies stocked and we are okay to lose them. And the new drills that will be setting inside the caves won't be attacked by any bugs because the bugs are too big to go into those caves. Therefore, they are safe. Although, as far as I've been reading, there are plans for the developer to add a smaller kind of bug which will be able to destroy the cave drills in the future. So then you will have to change your tactic and build some defensive structures inside the cave. Let's get rid of resources. We are pretty full on everything. I just need to get some space. So we'll leave some resources onto the machines. Right, and this way we can begin our terraformation process and prepare for the new caves, so new type of resource which will be required to craft tier 2 terraformation upgrade. We'll need dolomite bar, then tier 3, then we'll need obsidian, which will be unlocked on the 20% of the terraformation index. Dolomite will be unlocked on 10%, and platinum will be unlocked on the 40%. And basically, those three will allow us to go up to the 60% index, and on 50% index we'll have a breathable atmosphere, so we won't have to worry anymore about the oxygen, as well as platinum will allow us to construct the missile silo, which will be used to neutralize a threat, and by doing so our terraformation process will be going continuously without any stop in between, because basically when the attacks will begin, there will be bombs dropping on our terraformation platform, and if you won't shoot down those bugs, then terraformation process will be stopped for some time, which will basically make the terraformation process slower. So if you will remove all the flying bugs, then the terraformation process will be continued until the end of the game. So that's my tactic on the insane difficulty: stockpile some resources and then not worry about the structures like drills and solar power plants and windmills. I've just got one windmill and 20 solar, which is just 110 megawatts, because I've got 500 from advanced power plants, which is enough for the whole game to be finished. So I then don't have to worry about those power plants being destroyed by the bugs, and neither I have to worry about the basic resources because we've got enough stockpile. So let's begin terraformation. In the meantime, I will be preparing some proton turrets, which will be used for the expedition. Proton turrets are okay for expedition 1 and 2, because the bugs will be coming to your landing zone, so you can kill them until the queen will show up, and then killing queen basically give you the special resources as well as stopping these kind of bugs coming into your base. Then on expedition 3 we'll need killbots, because the bugs doesn't come to your landing zone. You will have to go around and just kill as many bugs as possible so the queen will show up. And to do so, you're building killbots which will patrol around you and kill all kind of bugs. That's the basic difference between insane and normal, because on normal it's good to set up defensive around your drills, as 4 or 5 turrets could pretty much defend against incoming bugs, while on the insane there are more bugs coming quicker, and it's harder to destroy them all, so there is no point to defend the drills. Just proceed to the terraformation index required to unlock platinum, so you can begin expedition and then finish off the bugs and finish terraformation. Let's see where we are. We're on 6%. On 10% we'll be able to proceed to new cave. I'll take with me one teleportation pod, since we don't have yet teleportation facility, but once we'll set up the teleportation pod and then teleportation facility once we'll be back, we'll be able to go back to the cave without walking, just teleporting there, collecting the resources and coming back to base to upgrade to the next level of terraformation index. For teleportation facility I already got spring, so we'll just need dolomite beam, and for dolomite beam we'll need some dolomite bar. And to do so, we need to terraform the planet to required index to unlock these kind of resources on the cave system. Shortly, yes, we have 10%, and now we can go into the cave. As you can see, bugs came, they're going to attack drills on the other side, and they will destroy it. There's sometimes they either disappear, going for another drill site. But like I said, don't have to worry about those, because I don't need to collect any more of those resources. Now we're just collecting dolomite. Right. Setting up the teleportation platform. Name it. We call it dolomite mine. And we'll be able to use it later on. Now I'm just looking on my oxygen level, and we'll mine manually, run 150 of those. That should be enough to construct the advanced refinery, as well as some other parts. We've got 392. 400 is more than enough to proceed. See, the copper drill was destroyed. But we not worry about those, because we've got enough. Now they destroyed the other one. And leave us alone once all the drills will get destroyed. Now we'll need a new colonist. For this, so that's processing, as well as we'll need one military, not yet. Not yet. So for now, just one for processing. Possibly with some pegs, but not flows. This one will be okay. Now we can set up this kind of refinery, which I will do it probably on this side, and over here will be teleportation. So first we need to deconstruct the doors. So we've got the 3 snap point, and then we can construct this one and re-add the doors. This way we've got now access. You will have to unlock every single bar in this advanced refinery in research and development. And of course you will need to assign the colonists with the processing abilities. Now I do not worry about sending the rockets with the experts, because I believe that I've got enough to unlock everything that would be required. I will be just going into those options and check what else would I need to be unlocked. Won't be using this facility for water, so I do not unlocking those. This blueprint isn't required for anything, but the developer is thinking what to do with it, so you don't have to unlock this one as well. What will I unlock will be additional storage for drills. And that should be enough. Now let's see what do we need for the drill. We need bars. But first of all, we need the colonist, which will arrive in about 2 minutes. And this one will require dolomite beam too. We need fire bars, so 10 bars for teleportation facility, and then additional 10 bars for dolomite drill. I will see in the meantime if our colonies need some food or water in the mesa. I built those ramps. The main reason I'm building the ramps when you're going on the first floor is that sometimes the colonies stuck around the teleportation pod, and then you've got no access to go upstairs. So when you build the ramp, you've got still access to your second floor. So we'll add some coffee. Still got water. They will require some food. but we've got already some food which could be added. And the rocket is coming, so now I'll be able to assign it to the advanced refinery. And now we can begin process of crafting those. As you can see, it's working, but probably got hungry. Yeah, going to eat. But it doesn't matter, because she doesn't have to sit over here all the time for the process to be active. As long as the colony is assigned, you can produce. So now we'll just set up the drills. As well as the teleportation facility. Now we need 2 beams. And we can now make the teleportation facility. And set it up on this side. So removing those, picking up teleportation, re-adding those, and that's all we need. Now we can teleport to our mine. But first, let's get those drills set. It's a bit dark, but we can still see where we need to set this up. That's the first one. And that's the second one. Already upgraded. And it's going. And that's it in this episode. Thank you everyone for watching. On next one, we'll be going further with the terraformation index and beginning our expeditions. Thank you.